What's good with you guys? It's your boy Fana, and we are back with another video today. But look, let me tell y'all boys something before we get into the shenanigans of this video. My work week has by far been some of the most stupidest, some of the most crackheadest, some of the most confusing weeks I've ever been at my job, right? And I've been here for 2 years, and this was by far like the worst, okay, by far the worst. But before I get into the shenanigans of that situation, welcome to the channel. If you're brand new here, my name is Fana, and if you already been rocking with your boy, welcome back to another video, man. We're super close to 500. We're like 30 away or so. So if you're brand new here, make sure you hit that sub button down below and join the family, man. We're grinding. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard the saying, if it's not one thing, it's another. That was literally the definition of my whole week. So let me tell you guys what happened on Monday. So Monday morning, like about 6:30, 7 o'clock, this lady walks in with a service dog. Now let me tell you guys how, you know, service dogs work with people who actually don't have one. Now a normal one, right, a normal service dog is super well behaved. They're not barking all over the place. They're not taking a piss in the middle of the floor. They're not jumping all over people, running around in circles. They are very calm and collected animal. This animal that she brought in, it had a homemade laminated lanyard that had it handwritten with a Sharpie marker saying that it was a service dog. Now this person had the audacity to go out her way to laminate the badge, but you couldn't go out your way to sit there and print. I mean, not print, but to sit there and type and print a god dang, you know, little badge that says service dog on it. I mean, at least that's slightly more believable. You're gonna put down some goddamn goofy behind handwriting that says service dog on it. Like, you gotta do better. But yeah, this dog is running around barking. Keep in mind, it's 7 a.m. in the morning. Running around, jumping on the chairs, jumping on the couches, barking. Told the lady if you could, like, hey, yo, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta leave, but if you can kind of like calm your dog down, then she gonna sit there and get mad at us for trying to tell her how to treat her dog. Tell us, don't worry about what my dog is doing. I trained this dog since it was a puppy, and I know exactly what to do with it. I don't need your input. I'm like, well, if you could input some advice to tell your dog to shut up politely, that'd be great. I guess that was too much work. Like, people have this weird entitlement, like, just because, like, it's their animal, like, it's theirs, like, you can't tell them, like, how to, like, you know, probably manage it a little bit better than what they're doing. Like, let's say I get a sports car, right? Now, I'm not in no way, shape, or form, like, a mechanic or, like, you know, a sports car head or something like that, right? I don't know everything about everything when it comes to cars or engines or anything of that matter, right? So somebody that is a car enthusiast that knows what they're talking about comes up to me. They're like, hey, yo, you should, like, you know, do this so your car runs a little bit better. I'm gonna listen to them. And then to top it all off, here's where the icing struck the cake, where we had to sit there and actually accidentally leave up out the building with her pet. The dog jumped up on one, like, the little, like, countertops that, or not the countertop, but like the little tables that would, like, normally sit in the lobby, probably has some, like, pamphlets or magazines on it. The dog sat up there, squatted down, took a whole dump right on the table. And you know what she did? She sat there, walked away into a different area to go sit. And then when we asked her to pick it up, you know what she said? Oh, don't you guys have people for that? Yeah, it's you. It's your stinking pet, lady. Like, what are you talking about? Do we have people for that? Tuesday was a little bit different. There was this big old issue in the parking lot where we had two patients who forgot which car was theirs, and they claimed the other one was trying to steal the car. Now, somehow, some way, they mixed up their keys, because they were looking at each other's keys, trying to figure out whose keys belong to who and whatever. And within the midst of, like, you know, trying to figure out which key belongs to who, they sat there and forgot whose key actually belonged to who. It was the goofiest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. But it's just, how do you forget what your car looks like? Like, okay, but I will give them, they both did have SUVs, but they were two different colors. And then every time me and my coworker presented a solution, literally all we said was, can one of you go into your car, just get your goddamn car registry information, I'm pretty sure your name is on it, and that would be the easiest way for you to solve this whole stupid case. They're gonna sit there and tell us to mind our goddamn business. Why do we need their information for? Are we a cop? Right? They're over here talking about something. All right, what, are you guys the police or something like that? I'm like, nah, but I work here, and you guys are causing, like, the biggest issue known to man in the parking lot. And here's the thing, I'm not like a superstitious guy or something like that. I'm really not superstitious, but it was a full moon on Friday, and it's a thing within our job. If it's like a full moon, the days leading up to it and then the days that come after it are by far the most, like, crackhead of days for patients that we get. Friday was so just, it was petty, right? So there's this dude that's I believe he's like a nurse or something like that, right? Now he's into some random chick that does like reception. So for some reason, me saying good morning, right? Because like we kind of like walk past each other and I see her around here and there, and I just, you know, say, well, hey, you know, small talk, whatever the heck, right? Now I was in like the little lunch line because we have a cafeteria out where I work at, and I was getting something in there, and I'm just in the line waiting to pay for some. And she was just so happened to be behind me. You know, after, like, you know, I say bye and whatever, I'm walking down the hallway. This man's over here talking about some, hey, yo, could you, like, not talk to, you know, so-and-so? And I'm just looking at him like, what do you mean can I not talk to her? You're here talking about some, well, I think she's really cute, and, you know, I don't need you, like, you know, messing that up for me. And I'm just like, dude, if you don't get out my face. She messaged me later, after work, and sends a screenshot of, like, you know, a note that this man had put on her desk. Or not a screenshot, a picture of like a note this man put on her desk. This man went out his way to put a handwritten note at where she works at Thomas. I'm a bad person. She needs to stay away from me. Like, there's desperate, and then there's this. He doesn't understand that I don't care for her. Neither one of us are, like, you know, intimate with each other like that. We're literally just having a casual conversation. She's engaged. You like somebody that's gonna be married, and you literally have like zero chance of you know, of whatever fetish you got going on happening. But yeah, I know I kind of went off on a tangent with this video, but yeah, man. Thanks for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, man, thank you for listening to my TED Talk and my vent session. Yeah, but that's it for today's video. Hopefully nobody in the comments leaves a message saying I'm some kind of dangerous person that he needs, or some girl needs to stay away from. Full moon, boys. The energy is moving weirdly this week. Stay safe out there, y'all boys.